Didn't do shit. Paxton Lynch, he didn't do shit either. He got paid a hell of a lot of money. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Listen to this condescending bullshit in the article. Tampa Bay, when Jackson was traded from Philadelphia Eagles to the Washington Redskins in 2014, he recorded 1,169 yards and 6 touchdowns in his first year in a new uniform. Tampa could use that kind of production. After all, that's what they paid for. That's what every player gets paid to do, is come in and be productive. What the fuck are you talking about? Listen to this last goddamn comment. I don't know if this shit is real or not, but if it is, the offensive coordinator should be fired now. Listen to this shit. You came here because of the money. This is the coordinator allegedly speaking about Deshaun Jackson. You came here because of the money. Don't give me that bull about you came here because of the weather. And Jameis, Monken continued, no, you came here because we paid you the most. You need to play like that. He gets that. He's smart enough to understand that.
Motherfucker.
Man, fuck you, you pale, pasty mother. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? What coordinator, regardless of who you are, what the fuck you are, whatever. What is that? What type of stupid shit is that? It's dumb. I'm sorry. That's just my damn opinion. Dumbass article. What the hell does that shit mean? Please tell me. I have no fucking idea. I have no fucking idea. I don't get it. I don't get it. No, bad DJ. It's on thescore.com. It's not fake. Look on thescore.com. It's not a fake article. Thescore.com. Yeah, but see, this is what I don't get. I don't get it. Why are you reaching? Why y'all reaching for credit? Again, my point. When there is criticism to behalf of colonizers, they'll let it go. But they will reach to criticize a ninja, and it pisses me off that sometimes we will latch on to it. That's what I feel this LeBron James shit is. In the same breath, the same offensive coordinator talking shit about Deshaun Jackson brought in Colin Kaepernick to be the motherfucking backup. I'm sorry. No, he didn't. He brought in Ryan Fitzpatrick to be the backup.
Motherfucker.
He brought in Riley Cooper and gave him a tryout.
Motherfucker.
But you're saying condescending. Number one, even if you believe that, why would you say that out loud about a player to a reporter? How does that help your franchise at all? Why are you talking like somebody forced a great player upon you? We're paying you a lot of money. You counting his dollars? Are you counting the dollars of everybody else on your goddamn defense? How much money you paying Fitzpatrick to come in and not be shit? What are you talking about? That's the dumb shit I'm talking about right there. Just little bullshit they do in the football offseason, little dumbass stories. So the same OC that has all of the shit to say, by the way, a failed OC with a failing ass head coach that has this job firing on Lovie Smith, I'll never understand that. I never understand that. By the way, when shit goes bad, they're not going to talk about Cutter, who isn't shit and has never done shit. They're not going to talk about this OC. You know what they're going to talk about? Deshaun Jackson. Jameis Winston. Deshaun Jackson has proven he's a player. Jameis Winston is a winner. Has always been a fucking winner everywhere he's been. You know who's not proven? That fucking head coach and that motherfucking offensive coordinator. Pay attention to Tampa Bay. Because if anything goes wrong, they're not going to blame the motherfucking white boys. They're going to blame Jameis. They're going to say they got him all the weapons. They have to make it happen. They're not going to talk about scheme. They're not going to talk about coaching. If they do well, you know what they're going to say? Great scheme, great coaching. They put it all together. They made it easy for Jameis. The shit is plain as day. You're going to see it coming. It's so damn obvious. The shit's coming. The shit's coming. Fitzpatrick is making pennies, but he shouldn't have a job. That's my man JB. He's a Tampa fan. He's a Tampa fan. And yeah, Spreaker gave me a quick pause, man. But I wanted to make sure I got into that. And a couple more quick little stories. Again, Kaepernick. Colin Kaepernick, man, bomb drop. Round of applause. Number one, for being a great man, for being a man standing up for what is right, for not being a bitch, for not biting your tongue on what is right because you're worried about what a bunch of bitch-ass colonizers and coward-ass, fuck-boy-ass niggas think. Thank you for being a man, sir, because there aren't many of them. And again, this is the reason why I had such a big problem with everybody to criticize Cap before he ever even decided to kneel for the anthem. If you have intelligence, you already knew he could play. But again, when the media says he can't, people co-sign. They don't talk about the team around them corroding, the coach being gone. They just blame him for everything being wrong, and people co-sign. I have no respect for that. Those are the same type of people that I think involve themselves in frivolous conversations. I'll never understand it. But again, every turn you see giving away suits to homeless people so they can, parolees or people fresh out of jail so they can get a job, actually putting his money where his mouth is, standing up, being a man, doing what's right, doing all the things white people say they love, integrous, play good ball on top of that. But because he said I have a problem with police killing niggas and I'm not going to stand up for an anthem that doesn't give a fuck about me, by the way, is racist as fuck, took the damn verse out, they hate him. Again, all of these people that give this image of Kaepernick are the same people micro analyze. There is no distraction. And because he dared to say, I would like it if you stop shooting us, he's a bad guy. He's a bad guy. And again, I realize I've had a couple glitches. Yeah, that damn Spreaker. But, man, I just don't get it, man. I don't get it. But, yeah, I see y'all going back and forth about the article and stuff about Deshaun Jackson. Just a couple of NFL notes I wanted to get into. One more, man, and then we're going to give out this colonizer of the week and get on out of here. Calvin Johnson.
Motherfucker.
Shut the fuck up. Let me tell you what I mean by that. The only 2 times I've heard from him is when he came out saying that opiates are a problem and everybody would just give them to you. I'm sorry, bitch nigga shit. Motherfucker, while you were playing, you didn't say shit. Shut your bitch ass up. I can't stand a sorry motherfucking moist ass man that gets all he can out of a place. Just like a player that gets money from a school and when he leaves, he tells on the school. Bitch motherfucker, shut up. The only reason he's opening his fucking mouth is to get on with the 4-letter network or some news entity. You know how you get on? Throwing your fellow comrades under the bus. I'm not afraid to tell dirt. Look at me. Not hurting for money. Didn't grow up poor. Left with his faculties. But he wants to be accepted so bad he's coming in talking about opiates. Making shit harder on players that play now. Putting a bigger spotlight on them. Talking about this team didn't do this for me. This happened here. I didn't report concussions. Why are you talking about this shit now? Why? To get on. You know who's giving him a pass? The media, co-signing everything he says. That lets me know that he's in their fucking pocket and they're grooming him to come in. And how do you accept that? Please throw all the people you used to play with under the bus. You know what I'm saying? All the shit you used to get away with, go ahead and, you know what I'm saying, let it be known now. Make it harder for them. You don't do that to your brethren. You shut the fuck up about shit that goes on in the locker room. That's borderline, moist, romper behavior. You don't do that shit, dude. That's what I hear when I hear this Calvin Johnson shit. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Wanting to talk shit now that you don't play no damn more. If you would have did this while you were playing, I could take you seriously. You want to talk about opiates and concussions now that you're done. Making it hard on everybody else to still fucking playing. That's bitch shit. That is bitch shit. You're not hurting for bread, homie. To do that shit, to throw your fellow football brethren under the bus, to put a bigger spotlight on them by being that guy, waving your hands saying, ooh, accept me. Wanting that bad to be on TV, wanting attention that bad, dancing with the stars and all that silly ass shit. I get it that a lot of them do it. I think it's dumb. I'm not a big attention guy. I don't understand that shit. Anyway, I digress. I don't like that shit, personally. I can't judge his character, but I can judge his actions. I'm not looking at a TV and looking at his expression saying he's a bitch. I'm saying you're a bitch for doing that twice. Shut up about the shit that went on, man. There was a time when you didn't mention that shit. You shut the fuck up. And they've worked it to where moist behavior is good, it's cool, it's popular, it's acceptable. It's not. That's some moist shit. What goes on in the locker room stays in the locker room. Why are you talking about that? Come on, bro. Weak as hell. Every time he comes on the news, he's shitting on the sport he used to play to gain favor from the media. That's what I don't respect. That's why I had to make sure I pointed that damn shit out. I can't. And next time we hear about him, he's going to be doing it again. A lot of players say a lot of things. You notice they don't put them on TV till they're saying something that they want to hear. That's my issue with that shit. Dude, shut the hell up.
Motherfucker.
This is the Underground Railroad Show with that ninja on Spreaker.com, man. We're getting ready to give out this colonizer of the week. And strong nominees, man. Even had another one given earlier when speaking about that woman dressing her adopted black son up in all this bullshit. But, and I hate to do this, man, kind of, but I guess I have a bigger and or a greater disdain for people that I feel should know better and/or should feel sick inside for engaging in colonizer-like behavior. Throwback colonizer behavior, which is what I dubbed the recipients of the Colonizer of the Week award to have displayed. Now, when you do this, I pointed out and give you the Colonizer of the Week when you exude behavior that is detrimental to black people and black America as a whole by your words and or your actions. And there have been a few nominees, man, but there's somebody that I have to give this to, man. And I try to avoid like hearing things from this person, but things kind of happen to where I hear certain things. Something happened today on the show. I heard things and it kind of put it back in my mind. And when I really analyzed it, I kind of had to talk about it. But you know what? Actually, you know what? I take that back. Maybe I won't do that. Maybe I won't do that. I have to, man. I have to. It's just too... I have to because I guess my thing is the other people that are qualified that I'm thinking about, I expect nothing less. Not saying that it's okay, but I think this person is purposeful in what they're doing and they're fully aware of it. So having said all that, we've discussed Uncle Ruckus, what I like to call him. And my thing about Whitelock. The thing about Whitelock is, and Jeff Fox talked about this earlier, and this is something that I pointed out long ass show ago. And I remember when he was talking about this. Serena Williams, he was criticizing Serena Williams for not being in shape when she was dominating the tour and looking damn good doing it, by the way. Everybody they put up against her folded or had injuries and couldn't hack it, but he was criticizing her. Anything he can do to kiss white ass. The colonizer broad, who I really thought about giving this to for trying to pull the I'm a white damsel in distress, he said something I don't like, get him, which is the 2017 equivalent of he raped me, or screaming rape, or screaming that black guy stared at me, or he whistled at me. That's the 2017 equivalent of that. No skill involved. I want to have this conversation. You won't have it in the manner I want to have it. Therefore, I'm attacking you. That was her mentality. But for a bitch-made ninja to come behind that and defend it, saying that Charlamagne, I'm not going to give him that whole title because he says a couple things here and there, but I'm not a big fan. I'm not going to get into that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to give people credit for being intelligent and saying shit you're supposed to say, but great point he made on Whitelock. He said that Charlamagne was irresponsible for what he said, but this motherfucker constantly dogs black people. Says Serena was out of shape. Says that Colin Kaepernick wasn't sincere, but never mentioned one word about the damn police that he was protesting. You bitch nigga! This bitch nigga never talked about the police, never talked about one shooting, never talked about the lack of convictions, never talked about shit. But you question Colin Kaepernick's sincerity? I question your goddamn sincerity. Everything you do is for the approval of your overseers, your masters, your bosses, your co-workers. That's all you care about. As long as you get on. As long as you get on, that's all you care about. I've had to give this shit to this motherfucker twice. This is the third time. But he keeps sticking his head up and keeps doing things like this. When we allow other black people to take on this role and criticize us and don't hold them accountable, shit can only get worse. There are no repercussions for your actions. If he does this, he should have to survive in their world. He shouldn't be able to come to black areas and eat at the Wingstop when he shits on us when it's convenient. But that's his life. That's his niche. That's his stick. That's what he does. Straight bitch who never stands up for black people. He would throw him under the bus for the approval of his bosses. So for being the same pathetic bitch nigga you always have been, for kissing ass and I believe knowing better, for choosing to kiss ass and say false statements just so a bunch of people that wouldn't shit on your stupid black ass if you were on fire to put you out can like you more. Jason Whitlock, once again, you are the colonizer of the week.
17. The path of the righteous man is beset on all sides by the inequities of the selfish and the tyranny of evil men. Blessed is he who in the name of charity and goodwill shepherds the weak through the valley of darkness.